Welcome to my YouTube channel, philippospan. Weekly tips and tricks on how to work with Microsoft Office applications. Be wise and subscribe. Today's video will be about Microsoft Excel.
How to create a list of sequential dates in Microsoft Excel. In Microsoft Excel, we can easily create a list of dates in sequential order just by using the fill handle or the fill command. By using the fill handle or the fill command, we save a lot of time and effort. It is a very nice feature where we just fill in a column with a series of dates, months or years, or a combination of them. First, we must type in the first date in the cell that we want. Then we select the fill handle, which is located at the lower right corner of the cell with the date. We hold down the fill handle and drag it to fill the rest of the series that we need. We can drag the fill handles up, down, or even across a spreadsheet. A list of sequential dates is created. To create a list of sequential dates, we can also use the fill command. I have typed in the first date needed in a cell. Then I must select the cell with the actual date and the area of cells which I need the sequential dates to appear. As mentioned, it can either be horizontally or vertically in the spreadsheet. Once the area of cells is selected, from the Home tab of the ribbon and from the far right, we locate the area named Editing. In the middle left of the editing area is located the command Fill, where we can continue a series or pattern into neighboring cells in any direction. We select the Fill command, and from the drop-down menu that appears, we select the command Series. The Series dialog box is separated in three different areas, and which are Series In. We can either activate or deactivate, either to fill in rows or columns. Type. In this area, we activate the checkbox next to the command Date. The other options are Linear, Growth, and Autofill. Date Unit. Once we select Date, we can then select from the Date Unit area, which gets activated, either Day, Weekday, Month, and Year. When we have finished with all the settings, we press the OK button. A list of sequential dates has been created to the area that we have defined. Finally, we have one more way to fill in a list of sequential dates. We must type in at least two different dates in two sequential cells. Once done, and while the area of the cells is selected, which contains the dates, at the bottom right corner of the selected cells, the Autofill Options command appears. If we activate the Autofill options, the pop-up menu will appear with the following options that we can select from: Copy Cells, Fill Series, Fill Formatting Only, Fill Without Formatting, Fill Days, Fill Weekdays, Fill Months, Fill Years, Flash Fill. We select the option that we want, and for us to create a list of sequential dates, we select either Fill Days, Fill Weekdays, Fill Months, Fill Years. Now when we use the fill handle to fill in the rest of the cells with sequential dates, it will be depending on the option that we selected. meaning that it will be either days, weekdays, months, or years.
Thank you for watching. If you liked what you saw in this video, go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, head down to the comment section and let me know. Be wise and subscribe.